Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mast, and welcome back to some more SMITE Conquest. They are playing Camazotz in the solo lane. Camazotz have been getting a lot of love in the SPL lately against specifically King Arthur. Sorry, I hate this voice pack so much. Against specifically King Arthur in the SPL. So he's been getting playtime outside of that as well. It's not just Arthur, but Camazotz has been rising up as kind of a new meta solo laner, because he gets a lot of damage, a lot of sustain, and he's really, really safe. His ultimate, super reliable for getting out of ganks, because you're untargetable. You're basically immune to damage, basically immune to crowd control, and you get a lot of mobility out of it, so that's really good. You get a lot of damage in lane from your 1 and your 2. You get a lot of sustain from your passive, your 2, and your 3. So you're kind of a strong solo laner. You have a lot of tools at your disposal. So he's been getting played quite a bit. He's also been diving the backlines quite a bit, kind of getting a play style built up for him that maybe hasn't been seen a whole lot before in the SPL. It's been rising up. So he's in a really good spot right now. So I felt like it was finally time that we do a little Camazotz Solo. I don't think I've ever done a video with him on the channel. Well, I've done a video. I don't think I've ever done a video with him in the solo lane is what I mean to say. All right, let's go ahead and grab Totem real quick. But yeah, Arthur, obviously incredibly strong character in the solo lane. I think as long as we play this lane decently, we should win it. I actually don't think I've played Kama versus Arthur yet. I've played him a lot in the solo lane in general, ever since seeing him become so big in the SPL. But I don't think I've gotten it versus an Arthur. Not a lot of people are sweaty enough to play Arthur in casuals. So yeah, anybody watching this video, or that's one of you, just saying, you got shot at right there. But yeah, not a whole lot of Arthurs, man. One thing worth noting, it's a little clunky in the solo lane for Camazotz, is your passive is really, really strong, but it's also really hard to get in the solo lane. You get your passive by using your 2 on big creeps in the jungle, and there aren't a lot that are actually big creeps. That means the big creeps have colored buffs, and normally for the solo laner, that just means blue. But you get a really strong passive if you actually do that. You get 6% lifesteal and 6% increased healing, which is pretty nutty. All right, we are bullying this man right now. Although, to be fair, it's early game Arthur. Early game Arthur is not that good. So once he gets a few more levels, we'll see. As far as our leveling order is concerned, it's kind of up to you. If you feel like you're getting pressured out a lot in lane, you can actually level to 3, because that'll give you more healing. The healing on the 2 doesn't scale, so it's kind of nice to keep the 2 at base rank in a way, because you're going to get that same amount of sustain no matter what. But if you really, really need it, you can go for the 3. Otherwise, you normally want to go for the 1 if you just want to have general clear and boxing. But if you want to be a little riskier, you can actually level the 2, which means you get basically no wave clear, but you get a lot of ability damage if you consistently land it. This thing hits super hard, super hard, and, 380 base damage on a 9-second cooldown is pretty insane. I guess, is it 10-second cooldown when we don't have cooldown reduction? Yeah, I guess it's 10-second cooldown when you don't actually have cooldown reduction, but we had our blue, so we had a little bit. All right, we're actually going to dip off the wave in just a second here, dip off a little early, because we want to try and get passive if we can. Our passive stacks up to 3 times, by the way. I don't know if I brought that up. So that's up to 18% lifesteal, up to 18% increased healing. Did that hit it? Yes, we're good. Okay, cool. Yeah, it gets a little clunky, man. It gets a little clunky. Sometimes you don't hit the right one and it sucks, and you don't get the passive, which is actually really, really crazy strong, so it's pretty important, which is why I gave up a creep or 2 for it. How's it going, man? By the way, when you pick up the Echo on your 1, really important tip for Camazotz. Definitely be looking to use that in lane. Don't just use it for clear, because even at base rank, you get 20 power for 15 seconds, which is crazy strong, right? We're going to see if we can kill here. I don't know if we have the damage. We do. Perfect. There we go. Just barely got it. Good start. But yeah, 20 power for 15 seconds is nutty. And if you rank it up, it goes all the way up to 40 power for those 15 seconds. So we're going to look to try and level that in lane here. Look for a lot of auto attack boxing. That's mostly just the most reliable way to play him. Arthur runs around enough that I kind of don't want to rely on the 2, because it's definitely hard to hit for somebody with a lot of mobility. But if you do actually just want to purely box in lane, we could also go for the 2 instead. We'll definitely level the 2 after. Okay, I've got a lot of money to spend. We're going to back off here, try and back for a Glad Shield. Glad Shield really good in lane on Camazotz, not so good outside of it. So since we're versus a strong laning opponent like Arthur, I definitely think it's worth going for. But outside of that, normally not so. Ooh, we could have gotten boots. Could have gotten tier 1 boots. I guess it's not a big deal, right? A little baby bit of movement speed. But versus someone not so strong in lane, I wouldn't go Glad Shield in general on Camazotz, especially since people would go anti-heal against him normally, because, he has a crazy amount of healing either way. But in lane, it's really, really good. And normally in lane, you're not going to be dealing with anti-healing yet, because people don't have the money for it. So here in this stage, we're just trying to handle an Arthur in lane. We're definitely going to do whatever we can to get an advantage. But later in the game, Glad Shield won't really be worth a whole lot. Okay, he's playing crazy back right now. He really can't do a whole lot to us either right now, because he went for a Boots Rush. He didn't go for the actual Glad Shield. He's also out of mana. But he went for his Boots before Glad Shield. I'm guessing he just couldn't afford Glad Shield, but it's actually a really big whiff for him. It's a really big deal not to be able to do that on Arthur. Hey, Wheelix. I really don't care much. I'm going to try and play this aggressive. If he gets any damage here, we should be able to kill. And we can. Perfect. So we get the little cleanup on a Wheelix. That went really well. That went really well. We'll go back off and get our blue in just a second. I want to get my passive on this. Yeah, that was really good, though. That was really good. As long as we just keep... Are you... That sucks, dude. That sucks. See, that's what I mean with the two. No! There we go. So troll, dude. Yeah, it makes such a big difference. I try and keep it stacking. I try and keep it stacking when I can, because that life steal and that healing is crazy good. Mostly the life steal. Getting 18% life steal for, like, free, not having to buy items for it, that's just nutty, man. I'm assuming we don't get this, but we can at least try and box a little bit for it. He whiffed big ult there. That's a pretty big deal. And we can see Wheelix is over on another part of the map, so I think we just keep playing this aggressive. If we get mana, I think he's going to get out here. Oh, he is getting... Oh my god, he got so much mana there. What? How? Does he have, like, that little mana? I don't understand. I really don't. I know he has Warriors, but, like, Warriors only gives you 40. That looked like 100. I guess blue buff OP. I guess blue buff OP. I don't know. We have ultimate again, so we can look to be pretty aggressive here. Might be able to get a kill. Arthur has pretty good mobility, but I think we should be able to stick to him pretty easily with our ult. Should go ahead and level our 2 real quick so we can try and box it a little better here. I was trying to hold it so we could level 1 and ult. Oh, oof. Getting him pretty low, though. I don't think we're going to be able to clean him up, though. I think we're just going to kind of keep him under tower. Let's see, is he going to stick around? Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and zone him real quick. Or not. I think he's going for his blue. If he goes for blue, hopefully we can push him under tower. I do still have blue buff, by the way, and we can use his pool real quick, so I might be able to kill right here. Oh, good juke. Good juke. I just whiffed everything, man. Again, he doesn't have Glad Shield, so we can just kind of go for kill. There we go. Yeah, got a little close for comfort, a little bit. I don't know where Wheelix is either, so we're going to try and heal up real quick. Is she in mid? Is that her? There's a Geb. Hi, you want to roll me over? Thanks. you want to bounce me away? I appreciate it. All right, we're going to finally back, man. I have so much money to spend. We are banking right now. 2,300? Uh-oh. They're getting fragged in mid. All right, and we're going to start working into Void Shield as well. The way I've been building Camazotz that I really, really like is going pretty aggressive bruiser. Normally cooldown reduction is really good on him, and we'll get a bit in this build, but I've actually been rushing more so just damage. So Glad Shield is going to be a really good, strong, just early game item. And Void Shield is going to give us a lot of damage and a lot of defense at the same time, so we can stay really aggressive, because we're just going to melt through people when we take away protections with Void Shield. And that works really well into the late game too, since we up our physical damage dealer's damage as well. Especially this game, because we have a Bastet support of all things, although it's going decent, so I guess it's fine. But we have 4 physical, so Void Shield will be nice. Yeah, we're definitely going to just keep boxing the dude. Does he have Glad done? He doesn't, so he is not going to be in a good spot to fight right now. And he has no blue buff, apparently, so he's running out of mana quick. Yeah, let's just dive the man. There's his ult down. Oh, if I didn't whiff the 1, we would have kept going. We might keep going anyways. Can we land it? Yes, we can. There we go, dude. See? Like, we can just keep bullying this man under tower. You can dive so aggressively on Camazotz with that ultimate. Wheelix could be in the area, so we're actually going to back off real quick. That's not what Thor was calling for, I don't think. Yeah, no, he was calling left. Yeah, she is left. Okay, we would have been fine. But I didn't have very good vision, and I was definitely going to die if she was around, so I figured we played a little safe real quick. Just in case, you never know. Okay, I think his blue should be up, right? We're going to go look for this. Try and up our passive while we're at it, too. It is. Okay, let's hope we can secure it. We might not. We did. Nice. So that's our passive finished off. We can definitely box the man. He's also missing waves, so we kind of want to buy his time. I don't think anybody's actually going to be here for a little while. Oh, there's Geb. We'll back out. I don't have ult, so I do got to be a little careful. Oh, Thor ulting, though. Hang on. Land the ult? Oh, no. Land a stun? Okay, well, minions are in the way. I was looking for a spot where we could land the 2 guaranteed, is what I wanted. I just whiffed that so hard. Lag? Blame lag? Oh, I am lagging. I can blame lag. We're dying. Nice. Yeah, 4-man gank. I love it. Can we make it 5? I don't think we can make it 5. Yeah, no, I don't know why. We have 160 ping. It's beautiful. I might as well be in Europe. Actually, if I was in Europe, I'd probably get less. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love West Coast Smite. Actually, this is just Smite. This isn't even West Coast. West Coast is rough, but it's not 160, dude. That's like Alaska ping. Actually, I guess Alaska's West Coast. Does it count? Should move to Alaska. Okay, I don't know what we missed. We like dying to Phoenix. Calculated plays. Okay, is it going to stay like this? All right, I might have to restart Smite, man. 150 ping is just straight miserable here. Give me a second. Are we good? I think we're good. Look at the ping. It's beautiful. It's 110 now. Yeah, and apparently the team fragged without us. Yeah, apparently they got some stuff done. Unfortunately, we lost a lot of our lead because I did DC for about a minute or two, so obviously we lost a lot of time where we could have gotten a lot of good stuff done. But it's all right. It's all right. We'll work with it. Should be okay. What is Arthur looking at build-wise? Last we saw, he just had Glad, so... I mean, obviously Glad Shield is a big power spike item because, you know, he's Arthur. He has like 29 abilities, so Glad Shield pretty decent on him. Got a lot of ways to heal, but... I think we should still be in a pretty good spot to fight him. Although, actually, I don't know. We've got Void Shield money now. Probably just back. Back and get her done. It looks like somehow through the DC, I think I kept passive, which is weird, and calculated as hell. I'm actually like, it looks like I somehow... So, like, when you die on Camazotz, you keep passive. I know that. But it looks like the timer didn't go down. So if we want to play Camazotz and not lose passive, maybe we DC while we're dead. Or maybe our passive just resets the timer when we die. Maybe that's what it is. Even then, though, I feel like I was DC'd longer than that. I feel like I was. All right, we are bullying a bit right now, man. Unless I'm getting ganked, this man's dying. Yeah, you think you're Arthur and you think you're cool. But we're gonna game on you. Look at that. To be fair, we got a gank, but I think he was dead whether we got a gank or not. We did a lot of damage there, and we still had ult. Melt the man. Yeah, this right here, why we're going Void Shield. We've got a lot of physical damage that we can boost with that Void Shield. Should be really good. Are we going for it? I guess we can try. If Bastet wants to drop ult, we'll actually just definitely be able to take it, I think. Or not. Or she can wait until minions die? I guess, yeah, I mean, I guess it works. Not really the right way to do it, but I guess it works. They would have just gone on the tower if she didn't wait so long. Alright, we're gonna dip out. By the way, like, no magic defense, so probably don't want to fight Kukulkan. He's just gonna kind of shred us. Yeah, let's go get that Void Shield finished up. Okay, now, Genji's, yes, yes. Yeah, they've got a Kukulkan, they've got a Geb, so they don't have a crazy amount of magic damage, but Kuku will definitely do a decent amount. We've got plenty of physical defense for now, so I think it's a good time to go ahead and get Genji's online. And it's just a really good cooldown reduction item in general, so because cooldown is really valuable on Camazotz, it makes a lot of sense to go get that. Oh, it sucks. He knocked him away from the 2. It's pretty unfortunate, but we got the kill in time. Oh, ow, rude. In time anyways. Can we clean you up? Thanks. Appreciate it. All right, let's switch these. Yeah, we hit really hard right now. This is what I'm talking about. When I go Glad Shield, Boots, Void Shield, our damage is disgusting at this stage of the game. You are obviously vulnerable to the magic damage, but as long as we kind of stay safe, stay away, we'll be fine. Be just fine, and then we can melt Arthur, or we can box Arthur and a Wheelix really, really well, and then we can melt anybody, pretty much, because we just have so much damage, and so much pen. Void Shield is crazy high pen. 20 protection shred is a ridiculous amount, man. Let's see if we can take his blue away. And we can. Yeah, so even though we're getting really farmed, keep in mind, Arthur, not so farmed. It's actually still pretty early in the game. So a lot of the time, you know, you're thinking like level 16, you're probably starting to rotate a bit. But I think we're actually in a spot where we might stay in the lane a little bit still and just try and bully. Even if we're 1v2, I've got full passive, so I've got a lot of sustain. They don't really have anti-heal to stop me. So I think we can just keep bullying. I'm afraid of a Wheelix in general, but she's dead right now, so we're fine. She's also probably not going to be ganking me when the team is fighting. Yeah, look at the amount of pressure right now, man. He is spamming Glad Shield, but we're just disintegrating him. Oh, we whiffed a little too much of ult, though. Whiffed a little too much of ult. Oh, okay, okay, Salty. I don't know about that one, dude. That was a little rough. I did not realize he was low at all there. Not that we could have done anything. He has Blink? I guess that's fine. I guess it's not that weird. All right, I don't know. I don't know about this play, though, man. I don't know about that one. Hang on, our Blink's about to come up. Yeah, look at Arthur being Arthur. How he stays alive through that stupid Glad Shield dumbass item. I mean, I have it too, but I'm still allowed to be mad. Okay, where are they? Your middle tower is under attack. Are they just like, I don't know, like their team's pretty much alive. Arthur's the only one dead, but I have no clue where they are. By the way, we have a lot of lifesteal. This might seem a little stupid, but I think we can actually solo this if we try to. If anybody gets here, it's going to be a bad call. But if there's not, like, you know, if no one rotates, then we just get kind of free Pyromancer, which seems pretty good, right? Yeah, I don't take damage. It's nice. It's nice. All right, let's go grab his blue. There are probably going to be people around. We're actually going to throw down a ward, just in case. I have ultimate, so I feel like we're fine. But just in case, man. Oh, no. Stupid Geb, dude. Can you not be jungle? It feels like he's jungle. This man's always in solo lane. I knew he was there. I just hoped he wouldn't go for the buff. Rip. All right, did we at least get our blue? Is that okay? Is that acceptable? I think he's fine with it. There we go. Oh, they are going hard over here. Hang on, let's make a rotation. Let's see if we can help out. Probably not even dead Bastet. Hang on. Oh, damn. If that slow hit, that would help so much. Yeah, she's sprinted. It's so hard to stay caught to her right. Oh, no, dude. It's so hard to stay caught up to her right now. Sprinted a Wheelix. What are you doing, you crazy girl? Jump. There we go. Pretty sure Cuckoo already ulted, right? We can just dive on through. Yeah, look at that damage, man. Look at that damage. Just cleaning up. There we go. Honestly, that should be Fire Giant. We've got Hachiman full HP. We're full HP, so as long as Thor... I guess Thor's fine, too. I thought Thor was low. So as long as Bastet doesn't die like a bot, we just kind of get a nice fire right here. Hebo won't get it, but still pretty worth. 3.5k gold, dude. That's so much. That's so ridiculous. All right, so we get just a fat, juicy back right here. Oh, it's going to feel so good. Hang on. Genji's, you're done. What else? What else do we need in our lives right now? Nemean, maybe? They've got an Apollo. They've got no Wheelix. Could be pretty good. Sure. Or I could finish off cooldown. No, we'll go Nemean. We'll go Nemean. Boom. Big items. We'll start working on something else soon, too. Yeah, so right now, because we're normally getting blue buff, I could go like a breastplate or a Jotuns, but it's probably not going to be worth. Normally, in a lot of these games, I'll be going Pestilence and Brawlers and getting some anti-heal going. Especially because so often you want to dive the backline with Camazotz ult, that Brawlers and Pestilence can be really effective because you're getting the anti-heal where you need it, right? But it's not really going to do much this game, right? Like, Apollo has lifesteal, Arthur has Glad Shield, and that's it. So, normally you're going to have more sustain, you want to counter build that somewhat, but in this game we don't happen to be against that. Okay, we've got 2 people over in the solo lane. We've got 3 people fighting over on their left tower. So, I mean, we're just going to kind of bait over here. Longer we keep them over here, the better. Since they're just going to keep cleaning up left lane. This way we can try and push up right lane. But yeah, we're already at basically 30% cooldown because of the blue, so we don't really need it too much. Cuckoo is pushing mid? I'm not gonna worry about it. I mean, Phoenix worth like 20 times what mid tower's worth. That might just be game. Yeah, hang on. Can we frag you? Come here. Oh, wait, we got a dirty Genji's proc right there, man. Yeah, we got a dirty Genji's proc. It did so much work. Hang on. Eat some damage. Eat some damage. Eat it. Come here. All right, I think we're going to calm down. Wait. No, we're not. No, we're not. Pad those stats, baby. Let's go. Well, good game, guys. We got versus Arthur. Finally, I've been hoping that we could do this video versus Arthur. I've tried so many times to record a video. My teams have constantly gotten fragged. This time we actually got a good video. Or we've gotten versus opponents that don't mean anything. Because I don't want to record a Cama video or versus like a Terra. Because Terra's just boring as hell and you're not going to kill her ever. There's my cat. Perfect timing to wrap up the video. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. And I'll see you all in the next one.
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room. Walls keep tumbling down.